Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Inshallah, I'd like to explain one, not the ayah, but a very important principle regarding tafsir. Maybe sometime, inshallah, I can go through it in more detail. But it's briefly, you have in Surah Kahf, we have this verse here. وَالْبَاقِيَاتُ الصَّالِحَاتُ خَيْرٌ عِنْدَ رَبِّكَ ثَوَابًا وَخَيْرٌ أَمَلًا. The remaining deeds, pious deeds, meaning the good deeds which remain afterwards, after we die and just remain, they are better reward, and it's better thing to have hope in. Now, what does baqiyatu salihat mean? Now, you have to understand here, if you look in Ibn Kathir, for example, Ibn Kathir, or you look at any other tafsir bil ma'thur, you will find some have said it means la ilaha illallah, some says it means saying la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, some says it means the 5 salawat. You get different variations regarding this. But you have to understand, it's a very important principle. He mentioned it in, if anybody gets a chance, there's this book here. It's called Al-Muyassar fi Usul Tafsir. It's a brief version of At-Tahrir fi Usul Tafsir. So Musa'id ibn Sulaiman Tayyar, he wrote this original book. This is a brief version of it. And in this book, and in also the main version, he mentions one, and this is also mentioned in other places as well, that majority of the times when you see a tafsir from the Sahaba and the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the Sahaba radiyallahu anhum, not all the time, but many times, it is tafsir bil mithal, that this applies to this verse. It doesn't mean this is the only meaning, and it can't be anything else. Yes, let's say for example, there's something to do with ilmul ghaib, then if it's ilmul ghaib unseen, wherever the Prophet said it has to be that, we can't use the language, or we can't use Arabic vocabulary to determine its meaning. So let's say for example, the Prophet is talking about, the Quran has a thing about Jannah or Jahannam, Shatrul Zaqum, so or anything which is unseen. So whatever the Prophet says, that is it. There's nothing we can interpret in there. But apart from that, many other tafasir narrated from the Sahaba and the Prophet himself are like examples. So for example, when Abdullah ibn Abbas radiyallahu anhu, for example, he says here that al-baqiyatu salihat means subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah wallahu akbar. That doesn't mean that this verse only, the baqiyatu salihat is only this. This is one thing, meaning any form of zikr comes under this. If another Sahaba says it's salawatul khamsa, that means salawatul khamsa is also baqiyatu salihat. So whenever you study Ibn Kathir or any other tafsir book which has primarily focuses on the sayings of the Sahaba, Tabi'un, and the Prophet ﷺ, even though the Prophet's narrations are very few in this, it is usually a tafsir min mithal, that this also comes under this, it also falls under this. It's not exclusive, that this is the only tafsir and nothing else. So keep this in mind, and you'll be able to understand why one verse has many interpretations. So for example, another example of this would be in Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. So regarding hasana, there's many tafasir. But the word hasana in Arabic means anything good. So when somebody says it means here this, or it means this, or it means this, this is one hasana. One hasana of the dunya is this, it can be this, it can be this. It doesn't mean that it is only this. So this is also a hasana. So all the different tafasir of hasana means that this also falls under hasana. فاحفظها إن شاء الله.